A Sanibel sexual predator still on the loose after exposing himself to several young girls. For 3 days in a row last week, Sanibel police officers received reports of a man masturbating outside and even inside the home of 3 different victims. After a week with no new acts, is the island getting restless? Corner's Chris Day joins us in the studio and tells us just how much these acts are on the residents' minds.
Well, Kelly, locals I spoke with say even though it's been several days since the last incident, they're still on edge, locking their doors and keeping their eyes open for anything out of the norm.
Oh, I've heard the story, and the whole island's heard the story, and we're all kind of on guard. And things have kind of quieted down, so we seem to think possibly it might have been a tourist, hopefully.
Sanibel residents are on edge after police asked for help finding this suspect, believed to be responsible for 3 separate incidents of lewd acts around young teenagers.
It's pretty scary, you know. It happened pretty close to my home, and I have 2 young children, a wife, and yeah, they definitely hit home, and we took extra precautions.
Make sure I've locked my doors, all my windows, my porch door, have my light on.
Terry Earl has lived on Sanibel Island her whole life and says she's never heard of anything like this. And even though she is still checking her doors, she doesn't think the suspect will be showing his face anytime soon.
He probably saw his sketch and it's gone.
But not everyone thinks it's over that easy.
Somebody who does that kind of thing is not going to go away. It may disappear for a while, but there's something in here that brings it on again.
Michael McCrae tells me even though the suspect hasn't been caught, it'll be a bad day if he finds himself on Mike's property.
Well, I think it's nothing that a dose of buckshot wouldn't cure, but we're not allowed to discharge firearms or fireworks on Sanibel. So,
you know, everyone remains vigilant, and we're hoping it's over.
Sanibel police officers are still looking for help finding the suspect, and whether he's a tourist or a local, if you've seen this man around Sanibel Island, you're asked to call the Sanibel Police Department. Phone number's right there, 239-472-3111. Live in the studio, Chris Day, Fox 4, in your corner.